Let's start by looking at the parts of an argument. An argument is made up of two fundamental parts: the claim, which can be any idea, and the evidence, which is the idea or ideas used to support the claim. For instance, if I were to say that Mr. McNair is mortal, so he will one day die, the idea I'm trying to prove is that Mr. McNair will one day die. That is my claim. The idea supporting that claim is that Mr. McNair is mortal, so that would be my evidence. Another example, if I were to say that AP Lang is the best class to take because the skills can be applied to every other subject, the claim in that statement would be that AP Lang is the best class to take. And that's backed up by my evidence that AP Lang skills can be applied to every other subject. When you're reading or writing an argument, there's no set order for your claim and evidence. Sometimes the claim will be first and the evidence next. Sometimes the evidence will be first and followed by the claim. Distinguishing them requires not looking at any particular order, but instead understanding what idea is trying to be proved and what is backing up that idea. For instance, this argument says, due to its Wahhabi religious laws, Saudi Arabia is considered a theocracy. Here, the claim actually comes second. The idea that Saudi Arabia is considered a theocracy is the idea that this statement is trying to prove. The evidence, the supporting idea, is the first statement, that Saudi Arabia has Wahhabi religious laws. Another example of an argument in this order would be this: I love sports with lots of strategy involved, which is why I love baseball. My claim is that I love baseball. It appears at the end of the sentence. My evidence supporting that claim is at the beginning of the sentence when I say I love sports with lots of strategy involved. Claims may be supported by multiple ideas, by multiple pieces of evidence. This argument says that the new healthcare legislation would defund federal programs for the elderly, allow insurers to deny people with pre-existing conditions, and cause health insurance premiums to rise dramatically. Congress should not pass this into law. Here we have an argument with my claim: Congress should not pass this new healthcare legislation into law, and that's supported by three different pieces of evidence: that the legislation would defund federal programs for the elderly, it would allow insurers to deny people with pre-existing conditions, and would cause health insurance premiums to rise dramatically. Let's pause to check your understanding. In the next matching activity, identify the parts of each argument given.